guys, it is Monday, which means it's time for another video. Yes, this will be posted on Memorial Day. Obviously, this is going to be pre-recorded. I do my reviews usually pre-recorded anyways. If you guys have checked the community tab, I posted that I was not going to be doing a poll this week, which I did not do one, but I will be doing one after this video. But I wanted to do a review of Final Destination Bloodlines. I normally don't do reviews that often of like newer movies, just because I'm trying to do like the stuff that I already have. But I wanted to do this since it's like still fresh in my mind. I saw it opening day on May 16th, day before my birthday. And I will say before, what the noise is, the car. But this will be a spoiler review, so if you don't want to be spoiled, and it will be in the title, so don't watch this if you don't want to be spoiled. Wait till you see the movie and then come back to my review. Now, the last Final Destination movie came out in 2011, and I saw every single one except for 1 and 2. I was too young. I saw the 3rd, the 4th, and the 5th in theaters. I'm sorry for the background. I don't know what's going on, but the last one was in 2011, so it's been quite some time. And I'm the kind of person, I enjoy the Final Destination movies. They're not the best, 4 definitely being the worst, the Final Destination, but I still enjoyed it for what it was. I see these movies just for the interesting ways that people get killed. And this movie is no exception. The term Bloodlines is true. You start at the beginning of this movie back in the 60s, and this woman has this premonition. Her name's Iris. She has a premonition that she's at like this restaurant on this like big tower, and all these people end up getting killed. But the thing with this movie is that nobody died from the accident. She stopped it before anybody could get killed. So what happened was, because that happened, death obviously doesn't like to be messed around with, and everybody's bloodline that survived that tragedy, almost tragedy, ends up getting killed. And you follow Iris's family, a bunch of grandchildren and her son and daughter, and then there's some really interesting kills. I really enjoyed this movie for the kills too. But I want to go back to one thing. Tony Todd. His character, William Bloodworth, comes back in this movie, but you get more of a detailed story behind why he does the stuff he does. And obviously this is the final film role of Tony Todd. He does a brilliant speech. If you guys have not seen the movie, you probably have seen the speech that has been going around online, especially now. It turns out that he was there the night of the premonition that Iris had, and he was a young boy and ended up getting saved, and which is crazy because it kind of comes like full circle. Now you know why he does the stuff he does. But in this movie, he basically does a great send-off and says, I'm gonna enjoy the time that I have left, and I hope you guys do the same, because they actually write, his character gets written as his character is ill, so he knows that he doesn't have much time left, and that's what happens to a lot of these characters. I mean, he got saved, he didn't get like some crazy death, but yeah. But going back to Iris's family, there's some really good kills. A lot of people, the MRI machine, that is a great kill, and it's by a character that's not even bloodline related. You find out later on in the movie that he's not actually blood related, but they still treated him as the son, but he ends up getting killed anyways. Everybody likes that death, which is a cool death, but one of my favorite deaths is the garbage truck scene, because they kind of played out in the beginning like the character, she's trying to figure out, the main character, I'm trying to remember her name, I'm totally blanking, but she's trying to figure out like looking around, and she's like doing a play like, this is gonna happen, this is gonna happen, and it actually does happen. And the one character, she gets crushed in the garbage truck, but the way like it happens, she almost gets out, almost gets saved. but ends up getting killed, and like her face is like just destroyed. I could go on and on. I enjoyed it. I kind of want to do a ranking after this review. I think for Thursday video, I might do a ranking of all the Final Destinations, just because I'm trying to figure out like what my favorite is. This definitely is one of the better ones, I think, story-wise. Like, because like I said, Final Destination, they're not really big on stories. Somebody gets a premonition, they figure out like who's next in the line. But this is more of like in detail and like why this is happening to them, why they're dying. I feel like they did a good job with that. Do I think they'll make another one? I'm so sorry for the background. I don't know what is going on out there. But do I think that they'll make another one? Maybe. I mean, I'm all for it. I'll watch it. I enjoyed it for what it was. I don't want to make a big review because I kind of want you guys to, if you guys are watching this, if you guys like to be spoiled, I kind of want you to like watch it. You shouldn't be watching this review, honestly. Anyways, but I thought it was a really good movie. Great characters. No one lives, so that's that's interesting. But yeah, well, technically one person lives. It was the dad's wife, because she's technically obviously not blood in the one father. But yeah. Oh, and the dad in this, he gets like destroyed by the lawnmower. Great kill. I should just do a detailed list of like a detailed video, just all the kills. But I enjoyed it for what it was. But I hope you guys enjoyed this spoiler review. I haven't done a spoiler review like that, like for a newer movie, in a while. But I hope you guys enjoyed. Shortly after this review will get posted, I will be putting more movies on a poll, so stay tuned for that. I did get some new movies, some I haven't seen, so stay tuned for that as well. But I hope you guys enjoy, and I'll see you guys on Thursday.